This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh, 'cause. Oh, 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 oh,
Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, 22! 32!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. White.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And he's going to go down again.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone with them prior to the game. They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now Austin. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The first down carry here for Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Blue 60. I don't think you got it. Drill right, 22.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line linebackers really work well together.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, 50. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Barber on first and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And set, 280. Right now, let's go. You remember me. Double right. Check three.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They come out here in the eye. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barber. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shot at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. Intended that time for Cooper.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get...
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Johnson. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up third down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to third down and making a play there.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a third and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right.
Not a goat to go. Not a goat to go.
I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not a goat to go.
Not a goat to go.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that
What
when you slow
the
down someone's
fuck?
running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it.
Hey, yo, what the
But you
fuck?
still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third
My
down.
motherfucking... They didn't give me no information on how to set up a direct deposit. So they got me fucked up. I might go up there and pick up a check. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh my mama shooting not fight.
It really messes everything up for an offense because no longer you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
Maher able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 games.
You on Destiny 2?
Are you on Destiny 2?
Against Detroit.
Take it.
That's okay. They just got on, bro. All day today, I had to do 10 annotated bibs. Bro, that shit took me all day.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through.
I started working at like 12. I skipped what you call it. Skip dinner. I skipped breakfast. I about to skip dinner, but I finished that during like an hour ago.
So you was doing work all day.
Yes, I was doing work all day, and I'm not even done.
I'm proud of you, boy.
That shit crazy, man. And I got a paper due at the end of this week.
You better get to work. You get all these games.
Even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, it won't help them in contract.
I need a break.
Throwing again on second.
Paper at the end of the week, I can do that shit later. But this stuff right here, they do at 11:59 at night. I'll probably hop back on and do this shit.
Defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
11:59, yeah. I say you start doing that at like 9, 3 hours.
Chess is one way to go.
Yeah,
I like it.
1, 2,
The only
3,
reason I say
5,
that, you feel like
6,
they're
7, 8,
contemplating
9,
their moves before actually making one,
10,
and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know
11,
that I'm not smart
12
enough
questions.
to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you
I
can
mean, about a lot.
I feel like I'm about to get this shit up. Oh, he did something stupid.
Stafford.
Yes, sir. Wow. You gotta love this game.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
What a catch and
I should just.
and I'm starting to lose
I should have made no sense.
play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016.
Yes, sir.
Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks, and last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, when they do those, they talk about the top
Oh,
plays
shit.
these guys like to
Oh,
run,
shit.
best runs for the
Time
top
out.
running back.
That's not the play I
What
picked.
you focus on and want to take away. They've done that pretty successfully in this game.
It probably was. This is the play I want. There we go. So that man just shut up.
Yeah. Cut it out.
Hey, tackle.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Hot like a fucking rock pot.
Cut it out.
It's alright. I know it's a joke.
It's been very, very hard for them
It's alright, man. But chill out.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. Your tackler
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
that means
Here we
they're
go.
on extra plays, harder to move it.
Out route.
That's not the way to go.
Out route. We'll be on it.
Yeah, you know that screaming shit. That shit don't fly around me too much.
That's a pick six. Nigga's predictable.
You was screaming.
That nigga just loud.
You just say yeah. You was screaming at this joint, bro. You said so. No, that joint was loud. No, everybody else is not screaming. Yeah, I don't know either, bro. That shit's loud. No, it is, bro. I'm telling you.
Absolutely ideal from that position.
No, I don't. I do not stream on the game.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'll be sitting here chilling. I'll be chilling on this
Damn.
Yes, you do.
Them niggas about to lose. Damn, I was waiting for him to blitz all game, and he finally blitzed, and I wasn't ready.
Says me. I'm your roommate, but I hear you all the time. You're not quiet. I'm quiet. You're like the loudest person I
ever met.
Yeah, you're like the loudest person I've No, you're the loudest person. Yeah, you're probably the loudest person I've met. Yeah, and you're like my
Prescott now from the 50.
Take the sack, take the sack, take the sack, take the sack, no.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Good defense.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Why are you catching the ball like that? You get no yards.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Catch it. Damn, bitch.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
This nigga really? You gotta be kidding me.
You shouldn't say.
Nah, not two niggas. Got these niggas up twice. Both of my teammates. So they healed up. Last dude knocked me because I didn't get to heal up. Then they came and they fucking died by the same dude.
Damn.
So basically one nigga killed all 3 of us.
You should have killed him.
I didn't have no health. If I had full health, I would have knocked that nigga. We would have been on the fucking guy. Would have been on these knees too.
Holding. Damn, I gotta score. I'm fucking around.
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to set
playing with this nigga.
opposing team.
Really? Chris Paul.
That nigga's not going there, bro. That is gonna fuck that team up if he goes. All he does is fuck shit up.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down.
Yeah, I'm putting some games on.
Start accumulating first downs.
Who plays tonight?
In order to not punt the ball again.
I'm playing with mad conservative.
The Bulls and the Pacers, the Rockets and the Heat, Kings and the
Oh,
Knicks.
but his that's fake as hell. I should have rolled past it.
Utah and the Clippers are playing again, and I think they have Kawhi this time, so I would like to watch that.
Kawhi didn't play last time?
Nah. And they got whooped.
Yeah, I knew they lost, but I thought everybody played.
Oh my gosh, the Rockets, the Heat beat the Rockets 24-4, but I kind of want to tune into that shit.
Nigga kind of run on me.
I cannot believe this. This is the Rockets' year. This is the year that they can really win the whole thing. and
Don't
they
got no
fumbling.
defense. Don't got no defense.
No defense. Russ is a steals leader. James Harden was a steals leader last year. He's top 10.
But he's not really playing right now. He's not hitting. I think he's just getting to the free throw line, but that's it. He's not hitting. Yeah. And they can't defend.
One of the best defending big men in the freaking. Capella, one of the best defending bigs in the freaking league, and they got PJ Tucker. There is no reason defense should be a problem on this team, honestly.
Well,
4 out of your 5 starters have been top 10 in the defensive stats.
Well,
this shit is just crazy. And then they back up as Tyson Chandler? Come on now.
Well, Tyson Chandler's washed. Come on, man.
He's not washed because
he's
washed. I think he was top 10 in blocks last year too.
I mean, that's because he's big as hell.
Yes, so he's not washed. He can still do what he gotta do.
Oh my God, it's 26-4. You want to watch this?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Rockets have 0 assists.
That's what it is. Niggas miss shots. You can't expect niggas to win if they missing shots.
This is
Throw me a pick.
very year to freaking win.
Oh, you running it?
Let's
go. Oh shit, I gotta score. I'm geeking. I'm about to lose. There you go, they're going to assist.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that
there goes Steele.
James Harden lost it. He lost it.
What you mean he lost it? They fouled him. He just stopped and fouled him.
He lost. He would have. Any other James Harden, he would have made a move around that nigga. He ran straight into him. He lost his touch.
He was not expecting him to stop at the free throw line and foul him.
He lost his touch, bro. He might not be the best player in the league.
Man, be quiet.
This is scary, bro. I want him at least to get a ring.
Hey, I want him to get one at least, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get it as a Rocket.
Never touch it. He might be the next Charles Barkley.
The next Charles Barkley. Oh, them niggas coming back. They just needed me to tune in. That's all it was. Let's go. Let's get to it. This nigga can't even. How many rushing yards did he have? That was my main focus. And I might have lost the game because of it. Yes, this nigga can't catch. This nigga be open and can't catch.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. Knowing each other's moves, and they've been on the spot just about every time. And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
It just means every time you get by yourself, all of a sudden people come.
Huh?
It just means every time you get by yourself in Apex, all of a sudden people come. Like, you'll see nobody around. And then, boom. Boom, we want to go loot the next place one time. And all of a sudden, wow, a team.
Oh shit, he covered. Throw it to the timeout. Fuck, we gotta use our timeout.
Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
He about to let me score. If this nigga let me score, he's some shit. Ooh. I gotta figure out plays. I'm setting myself up. This nigga's running the same defense. Cover for a drop show too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4
Ooh.
after that incompletion
Uh-oh.
on 2nd down.
Amari.
He's back to throw. He's got his target. It's
Oh, we lost.
And brought down.
Fuck it, we got the X-Factor. We got the superstar trait now.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down.
Did I get the superstar trait? Did I get the superstar trait? Yes, sir. That nigga's a superstar. Damn, I just lost again trying to get that nigga a superstar. That's some bullshit.
Eric Spoelstra really is a good ass coach. And he might go down to a GOAT, honestly.
Yeah, nigga, he is a good coach. Niggas just don't believe it.
I fucking believe it. I think the niggas ain't never had. They haven't had a. Even though LeBron fucked them, they haven't had a losing season.
Yeah, but niggas don't believe it. Niggas don't believe that nigga's a good coach. Goal line stuff. That shit gay. I might get on Apex.
How the fuck did that nigga die?